Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Modded Minecraft. We're here in the base, and I am currently working on some research for getting other things unlocked. So I've done a fair bit of the Oromancy tree, so I've got most things that I can see unlocked, spell-wise. Sorry if you can hear vehicles outside. I've got a different microphone going at the moment, so it's picking up more background noise from that kind of thing, but hopefully the audio quality, generally speaking, will be better. I did make a new spell since last time as well. So I've called it Flux Blast, and it's like, well, I'll show you. It uses the this focus medium bolt, which is pretty cool. So that allows it to like deal ranged damage rather than just contact like the fire spell did. I managed to get that by doing the projectile thing, which it turns out it wasn't slime balls, it was a llama, so I need to get spat on by a llama, which I happened to have happen when I went through an extreme hills biome, just because it just sort of occurred, I guess. Yeah, and then it unlocked the thing for me. Didn't even think about that. So convinced it would be a slime ball, even though that's not like a real... Oh shit. Ow. Okay. So as you can see, I can use this spell, and it's pretty effective actually. So what's the deal with this? I see. Okay, so it looks like we have to craft something with this. Very strange. But yeah, as you can see, this spell is actually pretty good. It's a lot better than the fire spell, and it has a pretty cool effect. Deals magic damage, which means it bypasses armor, though I think for some enemies it's not going to be very effective against like witches, for example. Maybe these guys actually, now I think about it, they probably have some sort of resistance to it. But it's still pretty cool, regardless. I'm not entirely certain what the deal with these things is. It's from the Betweenlands, but I don't know really what you do. I figure that you have to get all these pieces, but I'm not entirely certain whether they just drop from the druids or what. I know obviously this one does, but I don't know about the other ones. Anyway, so that's the new spell. I'll probably make more in future, maybe some on camera as well. But yeah, I just made this one quickly because I wanted to actually see if... I wanted to work out like what the stuff I had unlocked actually did, so that was the thing. Right, so currently I'm working on making... Not that. I need to, if I look at my book, I need to complete this Essentia smelting quest thing, which needs the Essentia smeltary. Which should be pretty simple. It's just, okay, brass plates, nice. Crucible, coal stone, and a furnace. So I'm going to need to make some brass. Should be alright, because that's just the instrumentum essence with iron. Going to need 3 of them, so that's okay as well. Let's make some wooden tools, and we can begin with that, I guess. Right, so what do we got here? 4. Okay, I'm going to need more than that. Are stone tools better for this? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, another thing I did off camera is I made this flux capacitor thing, which allows me to charge up these items with more power, because obviously they didn't have much in them, so having that on me basically passively charges them if they need it, so it's a lot easier to deal with that. Right, so I'm going to throw this in, that in, make a few of those, and then collect the rest as this if I can. Alright, cool. Yeah. Best to collect it in these crystals, so you don't get as much flux in the environment, plus also it's pretty helpful to just have some of those around. So make some plates, and then we go the crucibles. We need Salus Mucus as well. So go Herba, Earth, and Aqua, I guess, sure. one of these, and a bowl. I think I used my bowl actually to get vacuous, which is one of the crystals I needed for research. One of those elemental researchy crystal-y things. I can't remember. Anyway, Samus Mundus. We need to get enough iron for a crucible, which I should have. Yep. Cauldron. Samus Mundus. Right. And have I got cobblestone on me? Nope. Okay, cool. Let us begin. So I need to make a furnace. And then I should just be able to shift click that in there. Good. Essentia smeltery. Nice. So then I can complete that. And it lets me make these alembic things, which are pretty important, I would say, based on my experience from before. So let me see how I can do this. Oh, and I'm also going to want these Essentia tubes. Probably. Okay, that might be a bit more of a challenge. We're definitely need a water jar. That's the thing we're going to need, definitely. So let's make one of those. I think I have enough stuff for this. 7 of that, and one of those. It's a water jar, good. I'll make 1 alembic. I think I can make just the 1, probably. I need more brass. Okay, that's fine. Wood, stone. All good. I'm sure I'll find more efficient ways of getting some of these resources sorted out. Cool. Because, yeah, using stone pickaxes doesn't seem to be the best one, because there's a lot of wasted, like, well, it gives me 1 left over, which is definitely not ideal. Where's my silverwood at? I guess it's in here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we can make 1... Oh, only make 2 of these at a time. Okay, so we can actually make 3 alembics then, which is actually probably a good number to go with. Alright, we'll make 2, because don't have enough brass plates, but... make greenwood planks. I think I've got logs here still-ish, yep. 4 of those. Some buckets. I think, with that in mind, we're probably in a good... I didn't mean to give that to me. Get out of here. I actually clicked on it to give me the items. I don't actually want that. Have I got that turned on? I'm in recipe mode. Why is it letting me give me items? I'm so confused. That shouldn't have let me do that. Oh, probably because JEI's in cheat mode, right. Turn that off. Okay, cool. I did not know that was a thing. Sure. So put the alembics down. I think... I don't really know how these work in terms of, like... I can... They seem to be different to how they were before. Somewhat. A little bit concerning. Tube. Can I make these yet? Or do I need to have actually done the thing for it? I don't know how I'm even supposed to get it out of there. Okay, so... Alright, okay. So, I do put it in the alembic. Cool. So, what I need to be able to do is get... I suppose... I guess these ones, so Vitium, Vinculum, Alienus, and Alchemia. So we get Alchemia out of this, I guess. Gunpowder in the top slot, and coal in the bottom. So I'll grab a bunch of coal, put it in there. That will process that through. I should be able to see what's in here, based, yeah, using the goggles revealing. Very nice. Right, there we go. I can extract Essentia really easily from these things now. Cool. I thought I was going to need a pipe for sure, but obviously not, yes. Can I use a water jar on this directly? Okay, good. That's helpful for dealing with these non-even numbers. You'll be a problem, aren't you? Yes, you are. This I should have 10 off. unless it's not 100% efficient, which it looks like it isn't. So that's a bugger. Right, more gunpowder then, I guess. Because I need to get 10 of this. Go on, process. Okay, Chimia. Alienus, Vinculum, Vitium. Oh, more alchemia. Arte. Okay. Can I empty these somehow? I guess breaking them will do it. But, single bot, please. Yeah, I guess that releases a bunch of V into the atmosphere. That probably shouldn't be there. Okay, so we have a water jar with Ignis in it, which goes on the floor for now. And alchemia and Ignis files in the inventory. I did also make this bigger, which is useful. That chest. Right, so alienus, vinculum, and vitium. Gonna need that for this thaumium thingy, which I assume is a more efficient one that probably gets 100% out of it. Yeah, 20% of the time. I assume the next one will fix that. Right, so vitium, vinculum, and alienus. So alienus, I believe I can get from... I thought I could get it from obsidian, but apparently not. No, that's not what I meant to type in. Alienus. That's a bigger list of... Oh, ender pearls. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? But I've only got one of those, so it's probably not the one I want to go with. What else have we got there? Might be good for... Right. I mean, that is kind of my only option, isn't it? Oh, I don't want that to be the only option. Because I kind of need it to be not just ender pearls. Climb bottom? That uses 2 ender pearls. Jeez. Okay. Is that really the only place I'm going to be able to get it from? That's annoying. Yeah, it looks like that very much is the only place I'm going to get it from. Most definitely. Unless this doesn't need ender pearl. It does, okay, of course it does. Right, so, if I'm only going to be able to get it from ender pearls, I guess I've got to kill endermen, right? So I guess I'll be killing a bunch of endermen now. It's my new quest. Kill a bunch of endermen. 12 minutes in. Already having to go explore the world for ender pearls. I suppose I can go to that altar thing again and see what I can do down there. I've yet to see repercussions from me using this magic, but it is pretty fun. So, bring over this power. Obviously the goal with making this Essentia smeltary is that we can start on infusion. And once we get infusion going, we can make some really cool stuff like armor and things like that. Maybe some better spells. Because, yeah, this is pretty good, but it's not like that amazing. It's pretty average. Oh yeah, I did also make these robes. I think I did those on camera, I can't remember, but they basically just give me a slight discount on my crafting recipes, and I think spellcasting as well, in terms of how much aura it uses from the atmosphere. Same with how the goggles do that as well. But yeah, they're a thing that I've got. You know. I did do quite a lot of exploring, looking for I found a mushroom island as well, off camera, while looking for what was it called? Looking for llamas to find Extreme Hills. But I did actually find the llamas in the Extreme Hills here. Whereas originally I was looking there. I went like all the way around here. And then just went straight that way and just found a mushroom island. So I might go check that out at some stage. Bring some mushrooms over. I think there may have only been one mushroom on it, which is a little bit disappointing because it's not actually very helpful. There's only one. But hey, it's better than not having a mushroom, I suppose, to some degree. This magic business is certainly a lot more interesting than I remember it being. Before it was like, you kind of just sit in front of your research table, like, the entire game, whereas now it's like proper, like, exploration for things other than just finding aura nodes, which aren't a thing anymore. Then that was a pretty fun, that was a kind of fun mechanic, except for the fact that you needed to find so many of them. It kind of got a bit ridiculous at times. So that is a nice change. Though I did like the fact that you could like plant silverwood trees to get aura nodes that were pure, and you could basically just like get a ridiculous amount of power in a area just by planting silverwood trees. Then obviously you don't have to worry about wisps or anything in that situation because it's all pure aura, so they're not going to come and bother you anyway. I suppose that would be another... Is Wispy Essence still a thing? I don't think so anymore. Wisp used to drop Wispy Essence, which allowed you to... you could get different elements out of it. Out of just grinding those down. I probably should bring some... I should definitely bring my paper and scribing tools with me whenever I go wandering, because then I can get all the different moons and quadrants and whatever of stars. Because I found out you can only do it once per day, which is understandable, because otherwise you could just sit there and just get like a stack of that particular bit of the sky and you'd never have to do it again, kind of thing. Makes perfect sense that that's how it is handled. I'm surprised I'm not seeing very many mobs. I was wondering whether I was on easy or something. It's very strange. What's going on? What's a lava lake here? Nice. Nice. I am probably going to go get some cobwebs from that ravine again, I suppose. Because it would be quite nice to be able to have access to those, because I'm going to need it for vinculum, for the pipes thing. Alienus, yeah, the vinculum I can pretty much only get from cobwebs, I think. Vitium I have from like apples and food in general has vitium, yeah, that's the heart thing. What else has vitium? Greatwood logs have vitium in them, that's another good one to use, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much any of the things, I would say. Oh no, that's Victor's, sorry. Vitium is obtained. Oh gee, I don't know if I have anything that has vitium in it. Huh. Maybe I don't have vitium. I could get mycelium. I think I might have to get mycelium to do that. But that should be fine. I can make an enchanting table and get like silk touch on a shovel or something. Or on my saw. I'll look into that. Or I could try and set up like a villager breeder. Get some villagers that way. That might be a possibility. Right, so I didn't get any Enderman, which is a bit of a bugger. Really, I was kind of hoping I'd find Enderman out here. Very disappointed in my lack of Enderman finding abilities. I would dive down there now to get the cobwebs, but it's probably going to take a little while for me to get back up. And also I don't know whether this works as shears. For the cobwebs, I think it might just act like an axe or something. It has a very strange mixture of properties, because you can shear sheep with it, but right-clicky on them, which is pretty interesting. Hello there, sir. Alright. But, yeah, I don't actually know whether it behaves like shears for specific things or not. Something to find out, I think, as I progress. don't know any specifics. What's nice is I don't need to be like perfect at aiming with this thing. I can like go vaguely near where what I'm aiming at, and it will sort of correct, which is pretty nice. But it is much shorter range than like projectile or something like that. But projectile is a lot rarer. It's a lot harder to aim, I suppose, because it has gravity and all that stuff, and this doesn't. It's just like instant, and yeah. But yeah, as I say, short range. Still better than nothing. Definitely better than the touch spell. For multiple reasons. Not only me not knowing how to use it, but also because it's just really annoying having to be right next to them to use magic on them. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting a bunch of bookshelves together. I probably have enough paper for the number of bookshelves I'm going to need. Oh, actually, what is magical wood like? What is magical wood? Magical wood? Needs gold. I think I have gold though, so that probably isn't too bad. So magical wood's added by extra utilities, and it's like, it kind of behaves like super bookshelves, but as you can see from this, it requires experience levels from this recipe. Yeah, 2.5 levels. Okay, it's not bad. So I need like, I think 10 of them or something like that. There's more than I can actually handle, so maybe I won't bother for now. Maybe I'll just make regular bookshelves. We'll see what happens as things progress. The main limiting factor here will be leather, which I may not actually have any of at all. Now that I look through these chests, I can't actually seem to see any here, so that's actually kind of annoying. I think I can smelt rotten flesh into leather, I believe. Then maybe only using, it's only using the redstone furnace, which I haven't made yet. I'll be making that later on, probably, when I do more tech stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to go out and hunt some cows. It's just a lot of things I need to get done, I suppose. So I may actually end the episode here and then continue on next time, where we'll hopefully have got this stuff together. Oh, is there no other ways of making books? No. Alright. Okay then, I guess I will probably end it here, and I will be back with another episode shortly, where I'll hopefully have got some of the materials I need to get going. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.